Morning guys and welcome to another Saturday football session. My day hasn't started off the best. I've got to take this one to work. As you know, it's Cheng the Vile one. Then I'm going to go and pick Mark up. Then we're going to go to football. I'm going to see what's there because this week we don't really know who's going to be there, how many players are there. I think we've got about 20, but we'll see what happens when we get there. See you on the other side.
we were traveling mountains just to find the loudest tears. We set down by the fire, knowing we couldn't hide, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I remember the ocean.
He's got in for that for 2 minutes, boy.
Too many of us are standing waiting for something to happen. Too many of us are standing waiting for the better to be. We need more fluid, we have to move, we have to look and get into space and give people options. There's lads looking for a long ball over the top. We don't want to be taking that yet, we want to try to get it in the feet as quick as we can, move it as quick as we can, and back to front. We're not doing it because we're standing on right. I'm in position, I wait for the ball, I wait for the ball, stay good. We're doing that in a proper game, we're going to get murdered, we're going to be moving all the time. Like you see, I know it's really not out there, it's easy for the fat lad like me to stand and run about and all that. But we need to be more fluid, we need to start working on our fitness as well, lads, so all of this helps. We need to be more fluid with our movement, we need to be looking up, we need to be talking a lot more. I can hear your voices out there, but what I can't hear is when we're challenging for a ball, I can't hear a name. I need to hear a name because I didn't want your teammate coming in and 2 years going for a ball. Put a name on it, then you know where he's gone. If one of you is attacking the ball and one of you is just dropping off, right, I'm gone, you're there. Talk to each other all the time, that's what it's all about, communication, right? We know you're trying to do the right thing, but if you didn't tell each other, 2 of you are going to try and do the same thing, you're either going to get hurt or it's going to go and take something, the ball's going to go all over. Let's just think about it a bit more, try and make it a bit crisper. I know everybody likes to have a touch, but let's think about, do I need to have that second touch, do I need to have that third touch? Let's try and do it a bit earlier, try and move the ball back to front a bit quicker. It's all we're looking for now. We're not expecting anybody to go and past 8 people and reel in the top corner out at you. We're trying to gel as a team. So what we want you to do is to move for each other, move a bit quicker, talk a bit more, get ball into feet. That's all I want, just a little bit more graft and a little bit more thought, that's all I'm asking for second half. So we need to talk a bit more voice, but it will come in the next couple of weeks. We're going to start probably doing more drills work and fitness work, but see these first few weeks has been because we haven't seen most of you play football before, so the proper stuff will start in the next few weeks. We're going to try and get somewhere sorted for next week, so we've got the goals.
Atrocious.
We'll be in touch during the week, so thanks very much. And there's more to
Just have a think about consistency, boys. We need people there week in, week out. We're starting to try and pick 11, like 15, 16, 17 players at the minute as much as we can. And we're seeing different faces each week. It's good to see the new lads come along, and it's good to see obviously people pushing for positions, but the lads that are coming just once every other week or whatever, except obviously there's work and things like that, but we need to be as consistent as we possibly can so we can get a team together. But again, boys, just a little bit of fitness lacking, apart from that, much better. Well done.
Mark, how are you doing?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
Not bad, mate, not bad. So, for the purpose of this, I just want to ask who you are, first of all.
So I'm Mark Green, assistant manager of Hilton Sports Club FC, which is a new club that's going to be playing out with Durham Alliance this season.
Good stuff. So what experience have you got, and what do you think that you can bring to Hilton?
Experience-wise, I've been experienced five seasons with a junior team, so completely new to us. Managed kids football for, as I say, 5 years. Had some good success with them, a few cup wins and a few league promotions. So with terms of experience, I've done it before. I'm looking forward to being able to see exactly how it is. If you're shit, I'm telling you you're shit. If we're playing well, playing well. With kids, you've got to be very sensitive. With adults, I'm looking forward to having free range with it and really put my stamp on it.
Understand. So, obviously, with the experience you've had with the kids, what do you think you're going to bring from that experience into this club? Obviously, you've spoken to us about being able to voice your opinion more. I know that's going to come in handy because you can express your feelings a little bit more.
Well, I mean, I was known as the Northern Chosen One within my old team, so I'm sure I can bring that to the board. And I'm not, as you well know, I'm not the best footballer in the world, but in terms of management, I always think I've been a good, had a good successful run. I managed with yourself for a lot of years, and I'm organised and make sure I know what positions is. Good at choosing positions, good at building on play, seeing what's going wrong and putting it right as soon as I possibly can. And really having some balls and just get in there, whether you're the best player in the world or the worst player in the world. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is and get some results for the lads.
Good stuff. So, in terms of the football club and what you want from it, can you sort of give us a little bit of a rundown of what you want to achieve, what you want from the club, what you want to build?
It's a long-term goal, so I'm not saying it's a one-season wonder. I'm in for the long run, as is Gary, as is the majority of the lads signed on so far. A league win would be nice. Second, third season, ideally. Cup win, and just go from there. I'm not expecting to win the league first season, but I would like to see us finish at a good third level and then build on that. Attract new players in, because it's all about growth as well, but also as a club, make the club as big as we possibly can. Have a look at some youth down the road, have some younger teams in there. Have some different squads in different leagues all over the place. But ultimately, this is the A team of the club. It's the first team. We've got some great players, got some really exciting players in all positions. Bringing new lads in week out, and the team's getting stronger. I'm really excited about what the season's going to bring.
Me too. So, what do you think? I mean, you've explained to us what you want from the club. What you're looking for in the first season? So are you looking for...
that's a good question. I would love to win the league, but in reality, is it going to happen? I've got the heart for it. Gary's got the heart for it, and some of the players have got the heart for it. We haven't finished recruitment yet. We're getting stronger week in, week out. We've got players in there, like Luke Hodgson, who is a good player, winger. Paul, yourself, who's had a lot of experience. I could easily give you 9 or 10 players in that squad right now who has had success in football leagues. So yes, we're new, but you can't say that when we haven't got the ability to do it. We're bringing in players from Premier League and Saturday League and Sunderland, stuff like that, who look brilliant. First season, if we could finish mid-table, have a good cup run, ideal. Let's not get tonked week in, week out. Let's get a team together. Let's get us playing together as a team and get some results. That would be ideal.
Absolutely fantastic. So again, going back to where you said we've started, we've been running now. This is our 4th week. We've had some guys there. We've had some guys not be there.
Yeah.
How do you think it's going so far? Do you think it's going well?
It's getting better week in, week out. I mean, you've been there yourself. I'm sure you'd agree. It's getting better week on, week out. Me and Gary's finding how each other work. He's completely different to me. I'm different to him. But we're not having any disagreements so far, which is nice to see. We've got the same ideas. Ultimately, it's what we want is a good environment to play football in, you know, we can go on the lash with the lads and have a good time, but ultimately get results at the same time, and that comes within good team mentality, in my opinion. So
I totally agree. Totally agree. So, last question I've got for you really is, what were your thoughts on today? Obviously, the videos, the guys have obviously seen the video now. What did you think? What's your personal sort of opinion on what happened today?
First 20 minutes, the orange team, the bib team, looked like Brazil. Absolutely. Was it orange team?
I think you're talking about the non-bibs.
Non-bibs. There we
Non-bibs.
go. That's how much I paid attention. Non-bibs looked like Brazil. You know, some great footwork. We had a couple of new lads come into that squad as well, and so encouraging to see how good they played. We had a couple of star players missing. You know, Charles Hatton, he's come on a lot since he started. He's never played 11 side before, but looks good. Cheng, he wasn't there. You'll have seen him from other tapes. But yeah, much better day, massively improved. Good attendance. Just need some consistency and get the lads there week in, week out.
So this is Ben. How you doing, Ben?
I'm alright, thanks.
And this is our club secretary. Am I right in saying that?
Correct.
It was Ben. Obviously, had the little idea with his granddad to start the Hilton Sports Club Football Club team. I've just asked Mark a few questions there, Ben, but I'll just ask you just a couple. So let's just start with an easy one. How do you feel it's going so far?
I think it's going really well. I think coming from the start where we're kind of, it was just an idea kind of thing, and then it all came into play, and it's all falling into place now. So I think it's going really well.
I totally agree. What are you after from this club? Mark's obviously given us his sort of feelings on what he wants from Hilton Sports Club. What is it you're after?
I think there's an aspect of it where I do want to win. I do want us to be a really good team within the league. However, for me, it's the social side. It's the couple of lads getting together, having a good time, and just getting the lads together and enjoying it.
And building a team and a club.
Yeah,
a club.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I agree with you. So one last one, because I know you're new to all this, and the camera thing's a little bit daunting. What were your thoughts on today? How do you feel today went?
I think it went really well today. I think there's a couple of things that sort of came to light that we need to work upon. But I think in the grand scheme of things, we looked like a lot more of a force, kind of, and as a team, it was a lot better.
Spot on. Thanks very much, Ben. We'll see you again.